catchy tune, Train. Pretty recent, just a couple years ago, their first album, Hey Soul Sister. This is a song that has a lot of unique things about it, although on one hand, it's a very simple chord progression. It's the Pachelbel progression. It's I'm Yours, it's Let It Be, it's One, there's lots of other songs that do this. It's 1, 5, 6, 4 in the key of E. That'd be E, B, C sharp minor, and A. Now you should be able to hear that that's the same, sounds the same but not the same. So they got a, well, kind of the same but not the same. They got a really interesting sound, first of all, by not playing this on a guitar, playing it on a type of ukulele that has a much higher sound. Now we can get that same sound on the guitar by playing partial chords. All the chords I was playing there at the top, I was only playing 4-string versions of the chords rather than the full beefy chords here. And you could hear that got the sound of the ukulele. So what they are is different voicings of the chords. It starts with a partial bar at the 4th fret, a 3-string bar, and then a chord shaped like a C, really, in the bar chord world, followed by a partial bar at the 4th, meaning 4 strings in this case, and reaching your little finger up to the 7th fret. So I am thinking about putting a complete lesson together for this on Hey Soul Sister over at TotallyGuitars, because it's really easy to learn how to do that pretty easy strumming thing. And if you'd like to see that, come over there and vote for the lessons. We have a section to recommend a lesson, and I would love to put one together for this because a bunch of my students are loving playing this catchy tune. It's great. You just have to learn some of these 4-string voicings of chords in the key of E. Now, various recordings of these or performances of it, they play it in different keys. It's in E flat in a few spots, and it's no big deal to change it there. You just change some of the voicings a half step lower because every one of the chords is played with some kind of partial bar at covering the first 4 strings, the highest 4 strings. So anyway, a good example of the types of lessons. We have all kinds of other lessons up there by bands like this: Incubus, Third Eye Blind, some real, older classic stuff too. Of course, Beatles, Rolling Stones, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Neil Young, all that. But there are some great contemporary songs out there, and we're just getting into the mode of putting some up. So I'm really enjoying listening to a lot of what has been coming out in the last 10 years or so. So if you'd like to see this, come visit us at TotallyGuitars. We have a forum where people are asking and answering questions, community where people are interacting with each other, talking about various things, and places where students can upload videos that everybody else can comment on or help them with problems that are happening. And I help a lot myself. So anyway, that is it for a little bit of info on Hey Soul Sister. I think I showed you, no, I didn't show you all the shapes. Let me get to them. Again, the E chord is played with a partial bar at the 4th fret, and then your 2nd finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and your 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the 4th string. For the B chord is done with a 4-string bar at the 4th fret, and your little finger playing just the 1st string at the 7th fret. For the C sharp minor, the best way to get this, or the way that makes it sound most like the ukulele, which you could get right here, but we're going up to a 3-string bar at the 9th fret, yeah, and the 4th string at the 11th fret. That's a short version of our full C sharp minor. Then we're sliding down or dropping down to the 5th fret for a 2-string bar, first 2 strings, 2nd string at the 6th fret, and 3rd string at the 6th fret, and 4th string at the 7th fret. This is our little F shape. So there is our chord shape. Up to the C sharp minor, and down to the A. When we need a B, we just slide it up to B really quickly. Now we also could have played the A with a partial bar at the 2nd, reaching up to the 5th, and the B with a partial bar at the 4th. There you go. That should be enough for you to at least kind of figure out the rest of the song, because pretty much everything that happens is there. But if you'd like more on this or the other songs that we have tons of, come see us at TotallyGuitars.com.